So, over the past, 3 weeks or so, we've been just slowly but surely just preparing for not just dual overload, but, Master Rule 5 itself. We didn't know what would be to come in the future. We don't know what decks would really come to pass, but, I figured, being prepared is better than not, So, that's always been a good thing. And although we haven't really considered things, that would be on this next ban list, some things came out of left field and others, but, at the end of the day, we still prepare for that. We always have a plan B, a plan C, and all of that just in mind. And just expect the unexpected and just be prepared for it. Even preparing for decks, just in the near future that aren't necessarily out yet. So, why am I saying all this? Well, we are in a tough time, and now is the time to get cards really cheap and all that good stuff. So it's never too late to, pick up some cards. Even though there's no events, even though it's slow, you never stop preparing. And things are looking on the uppity. Oh man, it looks real nice. So this will definitely be in today's video. And a lot of you might actually be surprised because I haven't showcased this deck in a pretty long time. And that's, well, for good reason. And, so, this ban list was a big blow, at least for me. Just, every ban list for me will always be a blow because of the fact that I, almost exclusively play combo decks. And, for the past, year to year and a half, Konami has shown a great, how should I put it? Great discrimination towards combo decks in general. It seems like control decks almost never take any kinds of hits while combo decks take all the hits. But, never fear, guys. This is a rogue-based channel first, combo-based channel second. And no matter how many combos Konami knocks down, we will always rise up with even new combos because combo players rise. So, I do believe this is all the stuff that I pre-ordered from Dual Overload. So, we're going to go and open up and see what we got here. Now, I already have most of this stuff since I had bought those boxes out of pure impatience because this was coming from overseas. So, I just knew for a fact that I wasn't going to be getting this stuff within a timely fashion. And all that, it's not really just because of the shipping, but it's more or less customs. But hey, look, we got our Crossroads Dragon finally. Let's go ahead. We'll do that last. We'll do the Wystrix first. So, with the banning of Lunar Tiger, Wystrix has gotten significantly weaker. And that is pretty unfortunate. So, we have our playset of... Wait, what? Only 2 Celine? I could have sworn I got 3. Oh, there it is. Cool. So, I know on the last video, I didn't really showcase it, so here it is again. Oh, Needle Fiber and Union Carrier in the same thing. I ended up getting these two because these were fairy-based monsters, and anything that's fairy, even though I may not read it, I have to get it because I need to see how it would interact with things like World Chalice in particular, Venus and Leaves and stuff like that. You never know. This one does actually interact with fairies, but you have to have Sanctuary in the Sky for it and stuff. And it's a Link 3, which is weird. But anyway, I will go ahead and showcase the picture on the screen because I totally forgot to do that last video of the shirt jersey that I'm going to specifically be having. But I do want you guys' opinions on, let's say, the oh my god, the kids in the other room. Oh no. Hold on. Sorry about that, folks, but have the picture on screen. Nice, I think it looks cool. Some people may not agree, but hey, not everything is meant for everybody at the end of the day. So just let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the shirt. And, yeah. That's basically it there, and there's all of our cards that we got. This one in particular is just for, it's a generic warrior for his old and stuff. So let's go ahead and showcase the deck, the deck I haven't showcased in a long time. A lot of you probably will be either pleased or not very pleased, but oh well, let's get to it. Okay guys, so here we are at the moment of truth, and the deck I'm showcasing, well, it's on the mat and it's right here. This is World Chalice. Once again, World Chalice comeback. Let's go. Anyway, this I'm about to showcase isn't very, I'm still very reluctant to show this, not because of what players would be encouraged to do, but what from what history has shown, when you show something really good or strong and other players either jump on board, or a vast majority of players will just complain to no ends until something gets hit on a ban list, which I kind of want to avoid. So, but anyway, this is a very, very flexible. I'm just going to show you the combo. Literally, all you need is to resolve this and you win the duel. How many times have I said that before? I've said this plenty of times. All you need to do is get to your Venus. If Venus resolves, you win, and that is still very much true to this day. In this, scenario, it is quite literally. So, let's go ahead and I will show you exactly what I mean. So, we will literally just nothing else in hand or anything. We're just gonna go with Venus, and we're gonna pay some life points, and we're gonna put some shine balls on the board. Alright, now from there we got 3 shine balls. We're gonna link a Venus and a shine ball into a union carrier. Now the reason why I want to leave a shine ball right under carrier zone is just in case you have things like World Chalice Guard Dragon in hand, to protect your union carrier from things like Imperm if they didn't already hit your Venus anyway. So union carrier is going to target a mystical shine ball, and you can equip a light or a fairy monster to it. And in this case, we are going to equip one that matches both. Bet you haven't seen Eva in a good while. So now that Eva's equipped, we're going to link the shine ball that it is equipped to into an Imduck. Now that triggers Eva's effect. If you guys remember, you can banish 2 light fairies from your grave to add the same number of level 2 or lower light fairies from deck to hand. So, with that being said, we will add a Lee to hand, and we will add a Wadapon to hand, or Trickstar Lilybell. It can be either of those two, does not really matter. You just need a fairy to where if it's added to hand, you can special summon it. And that's how that works. Now you're going to go ahead and link 2 monsters. Oh my god, no. Into Ib. Now from there, you can trigger Imduck's effect to special summon a World Chalice monster from your hand, which can be Lee. And Lee's effect will trigger, grabbing World Legacy World Chalice to your hand from your deck. And the last shine ball will make another Imduck. So now, we can, at this point, use Imduck's extra normal summon, and we can tribute off the Union Carrier, since it can't be used as link material. Yeah, we can use it as, tribute material. So let's go ahead and free up that extra monster zone, and we will make our Orm now. Alright, now we're going to tribute your World Legacy World Chalice's effect, and summon 2 World Chalice monsters. You're going to specifically summon a Guard Dragon and a Lee. You just got to make sure this zone stays open, and you're good to go. Alright? Okay. Following so far? Cool. We're going to link off, and we're going to make a Guard Dragon LP. Alright. You have a zone that's being pointed to by 2 monsters, so you can summon a dragon right there. So, one of the tuners that did not get banned because of Neofiber is Red Rose Dragon. This was a part of another, this was part of an FTK that I had actually displayed like 8 months ago, involving this card, because I knew nobody was going to really pay attention to it, but it is one of those cards that that kind of goes under the radar because it's used in a very, very niche situation, and this is one of those situations being used to go into a Garden Rose Maiden. So we used the lead to send the LP from field to add it to hand so we can go into non-dragons. That's the whole reason why we did that. So we can go into Garden Rose Maiden and use that as Chainlink 1 to add a Black Guard into hand, and Chainlink 2 the effect of a Red Rose Dragon to summon out a White Rose Dragon from the deck. We kind of need that because it's dragon, and that's going to give us our Black Garden. Now we can have fun. Let's go ahead and activate our Black Garden now, and we're going to start stacking Rose tokens. So we're going to link 2 into our Lib this time. Since we have a World Legacy monster in the grave, we can summon this card. Now, I am actually going to do a separate video regarding this in the Ib Synchro because Lib is a good card, but Lib is not Ib, guys. Let's go and get that out of the way. So, first off, Black Garden is always Chain Link 1 because it's mandatory. So that's Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2 is going to be Lib's effect. That lets us set a World Legacy card from our deck, and we cannot activate it unless we have a World Legacy monster in the graveyard, which World Legacy World Chalice kinda is. So, that is there. Now we can summon 1 token to our opponent's side of the field. We'll go ahead and do it vertical. So 1 token is on our opponent's side of the field now. And also, Imduck's effect is going to special summon a monster from our hand as well. Summoning Lee straight to the field. That triggers Black Garden's effect again, summoning a 2nd token. So Imduck needs to be either Chain Link 2 or 3 in that Chain Link for Lib. So keep that in mind. So that's a 2nd token. Now we're going to use World Chalice Guard Dragon's effect. And we're going to summon out a Shine Ball. That's going to summon a 3rd Rose token. Hey look, 2 level 2s on the board. Remember that really good rank 2 that I've been on about since its release? Yeah, there it is. So since Mannequin Cat is summoned, Garden is going to summon a 4 token. And since a monster just got summoned to the opponent's side of the field, we can target 1 monster with Mannequin Cat and summon a monster with a corresponding type or attribute. So, we're going to summon a dark monster from our deck, being, spoiler alert, our Earthbound Immortal, that we kind of revealed earlier in the opening. Okay, and that summons a 5th token. Now, here's where the fun begins. We're going to go ahead and link all 4 of these monsters. We're going to just basically clear at least 3 zones. We're going to make an Appaloosa. Now that's going to do one of 2 things. This is automatically this is mandatory, so it's going to activate no matter what. But Chain Link 2 is going to be the Earthbound Immortal. A lot of you guys probably forgot what this card does, but if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls and deal 800 damage for each. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 4,000 points of damage has been taken from the opponent. The entire board is cleared, and now this gets to actually successfully resolve and summon another token. Now, from here, we can activate our World Legacy Succession and reborn our Earthbound Immortal right there in Zone 3 where Appaloosa is still pointing. You kind of want to put it there in the middle because you want to summon more monsters. So, a 2nd token got placed down for our Earthbound Immortal. Now we're going to link this off into a Pisty. And that summons a 3rd token. Pisty is going to use his effect and summon a... I don't know, it can be any dragon, but I'm just going to bring back Guard Dragon because it's banished. It's just another free monster. A 4th token has been dropped. Now you can link these 2 dragons to get them off the board. Make Romulus. Doesn't really matter if you summon Romulus or Spheres. You just want to just summon a monster and get a token. So Ravine's in hand, but it doesn't matter. All we're trying to do is put a 5th token on the board. And now we can just go ahead and finish off our opponent by linking these off into Appaloosa. Since the Earthbound Immortal's effect is not once per turn, destroying all 5 of the tokens and dealing another 4,000 points of damage to our opponent. This is all from just having Venus in hand. That and nothing else. So, I hope you enjoyed that combo, guys. And you can pull this combo off in many other ways other than just having Venus in hand. I'll actually have a couple of pics on the screen of other hands that I use without Venus to actually perform this combo. So, yeah. Also, there are other things that I actually plan to do with this deck outside of just burning my opponent for game, just in case, you know, that doesn't fall through, you know? As I said in the very start, always have a plan B and a plan C. So with that being said, guys, let me know what you guys' thoughts are down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. This is J Money, and I am signing off.